In the previous episode, we explored the southern coast of Belize together, from the calm, long beaches of Placencia with its local atmosphere to the clear and untouched underwater world of Laughing Bird Cay. Each destination revealed a different side of coastal life, local culture, and Belize's marine ecosystems. But now our journey enters a completely different stage, one where we experience Belize on a larger, deeper, and more astonishing scale. This time, we're heading to the Offshore Central Atolls, where the distance from the mainland increases, the waters grow deeper, and nature takes on a completely raw and untouched form. This region is best known for its remote coral reefs, small islands, and deep blue waters where the boundary between sea and sky fades away and one of the most extraordinary ecosystems on Earth emerges. In this episode, we explore two iconic and world-famous destinations: Lighthouse Reef Atoll, with its massive coral ring and protected islets, and the Great Blue Hole and the grandeur of nature, one of the most recognizable natural phenomena on the planet. Both destinations show us Belize on a completely different level, a level defined by scale, beauty, silence, and the grandeur of nature. And remember, this episode is the final chapter of the Belize season. At the end of this video, we'll place all 4 episodes side by side and compare Belize's regions based on factors such as travel cost, safety, nature, accessibility, marine experience, crowd levels, and overall value, giving you a clearer understanding of how to choose the best travel experience in this country. This will be the ultimate Belize summary, so get ready to pick your favorite destination of the season. If you've been with us on this journey so far, liking and subscribing gives us the energy to keep going, and as always, I'm excited to read your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Lighthouse Reef Atoll. Lighthouse Reef Atoll is one of the most remote, pristine, and breathtaking parts of Belize's Barrier Reef, a massive ring of corals surrounded by the deep waters of the Caribbean, forming one of the most important marine ecosystems in the Western Hemisphere. The atoll lies more than 80 kilometers off the coast, and this distance has helped preserve its raw and untouched character. This is where the water shifts from shallow turquoise to deep ocean blue, where small islands shine like white dots on the coral ring, and where marine life thrives in its healthiest form. Lighthouse Reef Atoll is home to several small protected islands, including Half Moon Cay, which is recognized as a national park and seabird sanctuary. With its white sand, tall palms, and natural trails, it is one of the most beautiful spots in the Caribbean. But the true highlight of the atoll lies underwater. Healthy corals, deep walls, underwater caves, and an incredible variety of fish create an unforgettable experience for divers and snorkelers. Access to the atoll is usually through large boats or specialized tours, and the long journey means that only travelers who truly love nature and the sea make it here. This is exactly what keeps the region peaceful and untouched. The climate is fully oceanic. Constant breeze, strong sun, and clear waters create ideal conditions for marine activities. Travel costs are high. The long distance and need for specialized tours increase expenses, so it receives 65 out of 100. The weather is excellent and oceanic. Constant breeze and stable sunshine make conditions ideal, so it receives 90 out of 100. Natural attractions are extremely rich. Healthy corals, protected islands, and deep walls greatly increase the value of the trip, so it receives 95 out of 100. Crowds are extremely low. The long distance and limited access keep the area completely peaceful, so it receives 95 out of 100. Guides and marine teams are professional and skilled. Tours are usually run by experts, so it receives 90 out of 100. Safety is excellent within official tours. Clear routes, proper equipment, and professional supervision ensure a safe experience, so it receives 90 out of 100. Internal access is difficult. The long distance, Reliance on large boats and weather conditions reduce flexibility, so it receives 60 out of 100. Overall, Lighthouse Reef Atoll, with its healthy corals, protected islands, and unique position in the heart of the Caribbean, is one of the most magnificent and untouched marine destinations in Belize and receives a total score of 84 out of 100. Number 2. Great Blue Hole. The Great Blue Hole is one of the most iconic and recognizable natural wonders in the world, a massive, deep, perfectly circular sinkhole located within Lighthouse Reef Atoll, appearing from above like a dark blue eye in the middle of the Caribbean's turquoise waters. This astonishing formation, with a diameter of more than 300 meters and a depth of about 125 meters, is the result of the collapse of limestone caves during the Ice Age caves that once stood above sea level before being submerged. The Great Blue Hole is not just a tourist destination, it is a global symbol. Almost anyone who has searched for Belize has seen its image. From above, the contrast between the dark blue center and the bright turquoise surroundings creates one of the most beautiful natural scenes on Earth. But the real experience happens underwater: vertical walls, underwater caves, massive stalactites, and a silence that can only be found in the depths of the ocean. It should be noted that the Great Blue Hole is primarily a destination for advanced divers. Its depth, low light, and vertical structure makes snorkeling less appealing compared to the surrounding reefs. But for those who have experienced deep diving, this is one of the most unique places in the world. Access to the Great Blue Hole is usually through large boats and specialized tours, and the long journey means that only travelers who are truly interested in this experience make it here. Travel costs are high. The long distance, need for large boats, and specialized tours increase expenses, so it receives 60 out of 100. The weather is stable and oceanic, constant breeze and suitable conditions for boating, so it receives 90 out of 100. Natural attractions are extremely unique. Geological structure, watercolor, and deep diving experience increase its value, so it receives 95 out of 100. Crowds are low to moderate, tours are limited, but due to global fame, a few boats are usually present, so it receives 80 out of 100. Guides and marine teams are professional. Tours are usually run by experienced teams, so it receives 90 out of 100. Safety is good but specialized. Deep diving requires skill, but official tours ensure a safe experience, so it receives 85 out of 100. Internal access is difficult. The long route, weather dependency, and need for large boats reduce flexibility, so it receives 55 out of 100. Overall, the Great Blue Hole, with its unique geological structure, stunning colors, and deep diving experience, is one of the most iconic and extraordinary natural destinations in the world and receives a total score of 79.3 out of 100. During our journey through Belize, we explored 4 completely different regions, each with its own nature, culture, history, and lifestyle. Now it's time to review the overall performance of each region. Western Belize, with dense jungles, sacred caves, and ancient Maya cities, was one of the most adventurous parts of the trip and performed very well overall. Northern and central Belize, with archaeological sites, calm islands, and coastal atmosphere, offered one of the most balanced and complete experiences of the season. Southern Belize, with coastal villages, marine parks, and untouched nature, earned the highest score of the season and proved why it's one of the country's most beloved regions. And finally, the Offshore Central Atolls, with remote coral reefs, protected islands, and the Great Blue Hole, gave us a completely different and deeply ocean-focused experience. Belize may be small, but in terms of diversity, it is one of the most complete travel destinations in the entire Caribbean. Each region had its strengths. Western Belize, perfect for lovers of Maya history, sacred caves, and jungle adventure. Northern and central Belize, a mix of archaeological sites, calm islands, and local life. Southern Belize, ideal for nature lovers, snorkelers, and those seeking peaceful beaches. Offshore atolls, a fully marine experience with untouched reefs, deep walls, and the Great Blue Hole. These differences are what make Belize one of the most unique travel destinations in Central America, a country where history, nature, culture, and adventure come together in a small but unforgettable space. And now, the next season of our journey, after exploring 4 different regions of Belize, it's time to enter a neighboring country that holds some of the deepest Maya roots. A land of active volcanoes, legendary lakes, colonial cities, and misty forests. Guatemala, a new season, a completely different experience. If you enjoyed this season, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments which of Belize's 4 regions, west, north, central, south, or offshore atolls, matched your travel style the most.